Hello everyone and welcome to this Thursar Fatmage tutorial build. So we focus on, and I got distracted. Okay, oh yeah, okay. Playing a Fatmage is not so easy, you're wobbling all the time while walking. Okay, but now to the actual build itself. Yeah, it fucking looks complicated, but it's easier than it seems. The link to the character build with all the skills and stuff is also in the description. But now let's start to create our character. We are playing a Thursar Fatmage. So we're actually casting a lot of spells and doing also spiritism, which is awesome, so you can revive people. But with the Clade gifts of a Thursar, for example, more passive regeneration and also some more benefits. So we took our Clade Thursar. And then we select our race, for example, the Sidoyan or the Dukan. There are many use cases for a Thursar Mage on the battlefield because the character is durable, has a lot of health, but also like other Fat Mages of course, but has a high regen rate because of the Thursar Glade gift. So we need to be at age 60 to get the highest intelligence. Sure, it depends on your build, how you wanna play it more or less. You can also play it with less intelligence, but then your spells will deal less damage. So it's better to get older age if you are playing a mage or something like that. Also the height, I choose the maximum height for the most health. But if you need more attribute points, for example wasting it in dexterity or strength or something like that, then you can also make a shorter one. So we need the maximum amount of weight. We can only go up to 180%, but you can go far beyond that by eating in game. So I will now just customize the Thursar a little bit and telling you about your role in combat. Role is the exact word to describe the Thursar because you're so fat that you are rolling the combat. Yeah, rolling, not ruling the combat. So with your spells you do more damage than the normal hybrid. So this character's role is more on a mount. Although I don't meant rolling on a mount, I mean roll, you know what I meant. But it's better for you to be in the backline and more or less just being a healer. I mean you have a good mana pool, so this is actually possible. And through your Thursar regeneration you maybe don't even need to cast healing spells on you. It just depends on the situation, of course. And you can also be a spiritist, which is awesome, so you can revive your comrades. And later when the other continents come like Harabalta and stuff, you can actually talk with the Rizzers and stuff because you are half a Rizzer and the other Fat Mages can't do that. But more to that character later. Let's explain some skills. So here just for example animism for the spiritist and stuff, controlled riding that you can ride a mount of course, because on foot you are a little bit slow. Then ecumenical spells because we want to cast healing and fulmination and fire strike and earthquake, especially earthquake. And then also endurance because that will give you a huge bonus on your passive regeneration because of your Clade gift. Then the ether door because we want to make ether portals to revive people and stuff and to go through portals because going through portals is just sexy. And then meditation to regain our mana a little bit better. And then mental offense for our magic attack damage, or also healing damage, or heal. You know, it just increases the heal. And then mental training because we need that for the magic schools and stuff. And then mounted magery, yeah, that we can cast from a mount. And also spiritism because spiritism is just sexy. And sprinting is just a maybe, but if you don't have sprinting, it's really hard. If you don't have a mount and stuff, then it's really hard. And also vitalism for mana regeneration and mana in general. And let's also talk about the Clade gifts because they are really important, at least some of them. Just for example, the size and the damage bonus is pretty good because the higher your size is, the more kilograms you can eat, the fatter you are, the more health you have. So it's just like in real life, just eat and be healthy and have more health points to live longer. And also very important are the maximum constitution to get a little bit more health because more health is always good. Also the reduced damage from poison is not so bad. And one of the final ones are the Stygan trope, or however it is called. It's that you regain 3.3 health every 10 seconds. And your passive regeneration is doubled, that's why we have the endurance skill. Okay, now let's continue with our build. Here are also some more interesting stats, for example the 201 health. This is now with the Clade gift, and we have a maximum mana regen weight from 4 kilograms, which is just the normal mana regeneration rate. We will carry very light armor and we have a very shitty damage bonus, so we don't engage in 1 versus 1s and in close combat. A 1 versus 1 on mount is actually possible, but it always depends on who you're fighting with. And let's look for a nice face or maybe some... Oh yeah, that looks like I will kill you. So you are the one that will kill the heavy fighters with that face and that body shape. Oh yeah. She looks a little bit like a cougar. I mean a tiger. Anyway, I could have chosen some tattoos, but I just choose the pattern tattoo, the Thursar pattern tattoo. So let's look over the stats. Yeah, we have age 60 and we have the maximum height, for example, just to make sure that the build is correct. And then we need a name. Oh, that is difficult. Let's call you April. Yeah, April is nice because it's April now. Nice. Oh shit, I hope the name is not taken. And let's create the character. And is it? Yeah, it's working. Nice. Let's join Haven. You can find all the good magic books in the Haven library. I grinded some walker heads from the graveyard. And let's look for the librarian. Oh, there he is. And then we can buy all the books. And okay, I don't have enough money for this. Okay, yeah, back to the graveyard. After you have read all your skills, I can show you how to make Earthquake. So let's cast Earthquake. And... oh shit, the ground is shaking! The ground is shaking! Oh man, oh no! I think we had some technical problems. The camera broke. And this is footage from the archive. No, not from the archive. Rule 34! But in general, what can you say about the Thursar Fatmage? And yeah, it's actually a pretty viable option if you really want to regenerate yourself and being healthy, of course, with a lot of health points. So if you just look at the stat points, it's actually not so bad. I mean, we have a high intelligence and we have a decent psi. Sure, our constitution is a little bit shit because of our fat, and our dexterity is also shit because we are so fat, and our strength is also not the best. I mean, you can pretty hardcore hunt other Thursars with this down. I mean, Thursars hate mages because if you encounter a mage with your heavy armor, the mage thinks your armor doesn't protect you. And that is why this is one of the best options to kill other Thursar, because if you are a Thursar your own, you know how they think. I mean, Thursars generally don't think much, and that is your advantage because you have more intelligence. You know what they are doing next, and then you can BAM! Cast Earthquake and dismount them, or maybe just casting a Flame Strike or anything like that. So I hope this guide of a Thursar mage build was at least a little bit helpful. So if you found it entertaining or fun, please leave a like, would be awesome. And we have a new channel supporter, Cologne Bulldog. No, that is not Cologne Bulldog dancing there. Oh, that is a false impression, I guess. So thank you for your support, man. So special thanks to all the supporters. Carmel, Professor Oslov of Gaming, Wahlberg, Euro, Spice Gentleman, Tiffany, Dosky, Ron, Spartanax, Vinja, Cologne Bulldog, you and all the others, of course. And never forget to make the Fatmage fat party art. And see you next time. Goodbye.